Welcome to the introduction of Scratch. What we're going to do here is just show you the areas around Scratch. So this is called this stage, or this white area here is called the stage, and this cat is called a sprite. This is what we control. We control the sprite, and we're going to go and give it a name. So it's always good practice. It's always very good to give things, your sprites, the names, so that we know what we're talking about later. In here we've got different boxes to make new sprites. We can go and paint a new sprite if you want to go and paint a new sprite. We can go and paint one here. I'm going to just go and paint a smiley face. And just like paint in your computer, it works in exactly the same way. You've got paint brushes and erasers and fill tool, just like you have in Paint. And there we are. Click. I'm just going to rub this little spot out here and click OK. Done. There we have a sprite. Remember that we control it around the stage. I can make this bigger if it's too small. You can see it's a little bit too small. And then I can make it a little bit smaller too. If you make a mistake and you don't want it, you can simply right click on it like this, delete. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at the other sprites that we can pop in as well. So we've got animals and fantasy and letters and people and things and transportation. There are things like cars and motorbikes and stuff like that that are already made for you. So this is the people. This is the people section. We can go up with this white arrow. Things. I'm going to choose this tennis ball just down here and put the tennis ball in. And it's as simple as that. So that's the middle box. Out of those 3 stars down there, it says new sprite. This is the stage, and this is the background. So people, you've got to make sure that you know the difference. You can see that it goes blue around here. This is our background. These are the things that we control. So these are the things that move. The sprites are the things that move. The stage is your background. So let's go into backgrounds here. We've got 3 tabs at the top, and click on backgrounds. If we can go and import. So this, it always looks the same here. So these 3 buttons, they always look the same. What I mean by them looking the same is that we have a paint, import and camera button. So we can go and import them, and it looks exactly the same. Can you see this? All the menus look exactly the same as your sprite. So when we go to the sprites here, we can go to, except they call them costumes, we can go and import our costumes, and it looks exactly the same. Let's go back into our stage and go to our backgrounds tab. Import, and we're going to go and choose a scene from nature. I'm going to go and choose the wave. Okay, so there's our background. We don't need that white space anymore, and we're going to go and make our sprite glide or surf down here. We're going to make it move. We don't want this white background, so I'm going to go and delete this. And what I'm going to go and do now is we're going to go and use the scripts. And the scripts are on the left-hand side here. We're going to do that in the next video. So we're going to understand, because they get quite complicated, and we need to know how to control our sprites. We're going to know how to make it move around and stuff like that. So we're going to do that in our next video. Okay.